AI is destroying the self-publishing business. AI is replacing authors' creativity. Anything produced by AI is slop. If you use AI, you are not an author. Have you heard any of those before? I know I have, but what if I told you they were all wrong? And today we need to talk about AI and self-publishing because if we don't, and if you don't know this information fully, it could potentially delay or destroy your option to be an author. And I want to start with something direct. AI is not here to replace serious authors, but it is changing how serious authors prepare, produce, package, market, and sell their books. So if your position is, I do not use AI and I do not want to learn it, that's your choice. But here is the hard truth. Authors who know how to direct AI may be able to move faster than you, test ideas faster than you, create marketing content faster than you, and make better publishing decisions before you have even finished trying to figure out where to start. That does not mean their books are automatically better. It does mean their process may be more efficient. And in self-publishing, process matters. So in this video, I'm going to provide you with specific information on the 7 AI shifts self-published authors cannot afford to ignore, so you can be better prepared for the rapidly changing self-publishing industry. This information, of course, is not to scare you. It is to share the hard truth that if you are not aware of each of these, you might miss valuable opportunities for the success of your book, your self-publishing business as well. And my goal is to make sure that we all win in this space that is already competitive. So I recommend to you now, save this video and subscribe because I'll be rolling out more content like this in the future. Now listen closely. These 7 things are connected. If you miss the first one, it can slow down the second one. If you skip the middle, your marketing may not work. And if you ignore the last one, you may move fast, but lose everything that makes your book worth reading. So let's walk through this carefully. Number 1, AI makes production faster and speed matters. Before you argue with this one, hear me clearly. I am not saying AI should write your book. I am saying AI can help you build the publishing assets around your book faster than most authors can build them manually. And if you do not understand this shift, you may already be behind in production because the book is not the only thing an author has to create. You need an outline, a title, a subtitle, a book description, a back cover blurb, an author bio, chapter summaries, a cover concept, launch emails. You need social media posts, maybe even a lead magnet, maybe even a podcast pitch, maybe a full content plan. You see, doing all of that manually can take days, weeks, or even months, especially for a new author. With AI, you can generate strong first draft options in hours, not final versions, not copy and paste content, options. And that is the difference. The hard truth is this. The author using AI may not be more talented than you. They simply may be working from draft 5 while you're still staring at a blank page. So the first shift is production. AI does not remove the work. It changes the work. You are no longer just the writer. You are the director. And your adoption step is very simple in this. Stop asking AI to write my book. Start asking AI to help you create your publishing assets. Ask for 3 outline options. Ask for 10 subtitle ideas. Ask for a back cover blurb in different tones. Ask for a cover concept brief. Ask for launch email ideas that you need. Then you direct, edit, combine, reject, and refine the information that's provided to you. Because speed without direction is chaos, but speed with direction is a publishing advantage, and that leads to our next thing. Number 2, AI helps you test the book idea before you waste months writing. This one matters because moving fast on the wrong book does not help you. So before you celebrate speed, you need strategy. And this is where a lot of authors get in trouble. They write the book first. Then they try to figure out who it is for. Then they try to market it. Then they wonder why people are not buying it. That process is backwards, and AI can help you test your book idea before you invest months into it. You can ask AI, who is the targeted reader? What problem does this book solve? What transformation does it promise? What question is the reader already asking? Or even what books already exist in this space that you're thinking about? What angle am I missing? What would make this book easier to explain and sell to my reader? You see, the hard truth is this: some authors do not have a writing problem, they have a positioning problem. And if you do not fix the positioning earlier, you may have to come back and repair the outline, the title, the subtitle, the cover, the description, and the marketing later. That is why this second step connects to the first, because production speed only helps when the idea is clear. Your adoption step is to use AI as a strategist before you use it as a production assistant. Do not ask, can you help me write this? Ask, is this book idea clear, useful, marketable, and specific? Because the goal is not just to finish the book. The goal is to publish a book that has a clear reader and a clear reason to exist. Number 3, AI is raising the standard for book packaging. Now, do not skip this one because this is where a lot of good books lose the sale before the reader ever opens the first page. Book packaging is the title, subtitle, cover, book description, back cover, the promise your book makes to the reader, all of that. And here's the hard truth: readers judge books before they even read them. They look at your cover, they read the title, they scan the description, and they ask themselves, is this for me? Am I connecting to it? And if your packaging is clear, outdated, too broad, or too amateur, your book may be passed over. AI can help generate strong packaging options faster. It can give you title ideas, subtitle variations, taglines, Amazon descriptions, and even creative direction for your designer. That does not mean AI makes the final decision. You do. But AI gives you options to evaluate, because the hard truth is this: a strong message can be buried under weak packaging. And if you skip step 2, this step becomes harder, because if you do not know who the reader is or what the problem the book solves, your packaging will probably be vague. So your adoption step is to use AI to pressure test your book packaging. Ask, is this title clear? Does this subtitle explain the benefit? Does the description speak to the reader's problem? Even does the cover concept match the book promise? Because packaging is not decoration. Packaging, my friends, is communication. Number 4, AI is changing discoverability. This one may not feel exciting, but it affects sales, because a book that cannot be found is a book that cannot be bought. Discoverability is how readers, platforms, search engines, and algorithms understand what your book is about. This includes keywords, categories, metadata, subtitles, descriptions, and reader-facing language. And too many authors treat this as an afterthought. They finish the book, upload it, guess on the categories, throw in a few keywords, and then hope for the best. That is not strategy. AI can help you brainstorm keyword clusters, possible bisect categories, search phrases, the language that helps the right audience understand your book. The hard truth is this: your book may be excellent, but if readers cannot find it, it may disappear. And notice how all of this connects. If your idea is unclear, your packaging will be unclear. If your packaging is unclear, your metadata will be unclear. And if your metadata is unclear, your book becomes harder to discover. Your adoption step is to use AI to think like the reader. Ask, what would my reader type into this search bar? What words describe their problem? And what categories fit this book? What phrases should appear in the description? The goal is not to trick the system. The goal in this case is to help the right reader find the right book for them. Number 5, AI turns one book into a marketing engine. Now, I want you to pay attention to this one, because this is where many authors lose momentum after publication. They work hard to write the book. They announce it once. They post about it a few times on their social media platforms. Then they go quiet. And it's not because they don't care about their work, because we know that they do. But marketing makes book writing and book promotion feel exhausting. AI changes that. One chapter can become 10 social media posts, 5 short videos, 3 emails, a blog post, discussion questions, graphics, newsletter, content, and even a lead magnet. The hard truth is this: the author who refuses to repurpose is choosing the hard way. Now, your book is not just a product, it is a content source. It is a teaching tool, a conversation starter, and even the foundation for long-term visibility. And again, this connects to everything before it, because if your book idea is clear, your marketing becomes easy. If your packaging is clear, your messaging becomes easier. If your metadata is clear, your content becomes easier to position. Your adoption step is simple for this. You need to take one chapter and ask AI to turn it into a 30-day content plan. Then edit every piece of it so it sounds like you. Don't let AI replace your message. Use AI to multiply your message. Number 6 is AI makes your human voice more important and not less. This is the one both sides need to hear. For authors who are against AI, I understand the concern here. There is a lot of lazy AI content out in the space now. There are generic books. There are people using tools without ethics, without experience, and without respect for the reader or the author. But the answer is not to ignore AI completely. The answer is to use it with standards, because here is the hard truth. If you use AI without protecting your voice, you can publish faster and still sound like everybody else. That is not the goal. Your voice is the asset. Your perspective is the asset. Your lived experience, your stories, your conviction, your wisdom, your way of teaching, that is what makes the book matter. So before you use AI for writing, editing, or marketing, create a voice card. A voice card tells AI how you sound. It includes your tone, value, sentence structure, audience boundaries, common phrases, words you avoid, all the things that help carry who you are. And your adoption step is easy. Give AI a sample of your writing. Then use that voice card every time you prompt, because in an AI heavy world, human voice is becoming more important these days. And because of that, it's going to help to set you apart from all of the noise everyone else is giving. Number 7, AI changes editing, but it does not remove responsibility. Do not miss this final one, because moving faster is dangerous if you stop thinking. AI can help you find repetition, unclear sections, weak transitions, structure problems, and places where your message is not landing. That is useful information. But AI should not be the final authority over your manuscript, especially if you are writing a memoir, trauma, faith-based work, health content, legal content, financial content, or anything deeply personal. Because the hard truth is this: AI can help improve their manuscript, but the author is still responsible for the message. You still have to fact check. You still protect confidential details. You still decide what belongs in the book. You still decide what should be said and what should not be said. AI supports the revision, but it cannot replace the responsibility. Your adoption step is to use AI as a reviewer and ask it, where is this chapter unclear? Where am I repeating myself? Where does the structure fall weak? Where does the reader need more support? Then you decide what to change. That is the difference between using AI and surrendering to AI. Now let's bring this together. These are all connected. AI is changing production, idea validation, changing your book packaging, your discoverability. It's changing marketing. It's changing voice preservation, and it is changing editing. If you skip production, you may move too slow. If you skip idea validation, you may write the wrong book. If you skip packaging, your readers may overlook it. And if you skip discoverability, your readers may never find it. Think about it. If you skip your marketing, the book may disappear after launch. If you skip voice preservation, your work may sound generic and like everybody else. And if you skip responsibility, you may publish something you should have reviewed more carefully. So no, AI is not replacing real authors, but authors who know how to direct AI may outpace authors who refuse to learn it. That is the hard truth. The better question is not, do I like AI? The better question is, where is my publishing process slow, unclear, expensive, inconsistent, or outdated? And how can AI help me improve it without losing my voice? That is the real conversation. So your next step is to audit your process. Where are you stuck? Where are you guessing? Where are you doing everything manually because you did not know there was another way? I created a resource to help you with that called the AI Self-Publishing Readiness Checklist. 7 publishing hard truths authors cannot afford to ignore. Use it to score your current process and identify where AI can help you publish with more clarity, speed, strategy, and confidence. Because the goal is not to let AI replace you at all. The goal is to stop letting outdated systems hold you back. And that is today's publishing hard truth. Now subscribe for more tips and content like this to help you be better as an author.